How to edit the curtain wall on the component level. In this chapter, we will show you how to change the components of the curtain wall. We will modify just a column and a row of the system. We'll change individual panels and mullions. We'll see how easy it is to delete and merge panels and to drag the frames of the system. Activate the first preset view located in the Chapter 3 folder. Activate the next preset view to switch to the 3D window. Select the curtain wall and click on the Edit text box in the middle of the selection. You have entered in the Edit mode. Now you can select and modify the components. In the Edit mode, you will get a curtain wall dialog box in the top left corner of the 3D window. Here you can hide the basic components of the curtain wall, or you can switch to the system settings. You can accept the changes with OK, or you can exit without changes with Cancel. First, we will change the material of the lowest panel row. Activate the magnetic selection in the info box, or hold down the space key and move your mouse above the first panel row on the left side of the screen. The panel will be highlighted below the cursor, and 3 icons will be activated at the edges of the panel. If you click on the left or right side of the panel, the entire row will be selected. If you choose the top one, the vertical panels will be selected. Select the horizontal row now. We've selected the lowest row on only one face. Now let's do it on the others. For the multi-selection, hold down the Shift key and select all the lowest panels on the other faces as well. Switch to the Panel Settings dialog. You can use the Ctrl+T shortcut to activate it as well. You can see the properties of the selected panels in the appearing dialog. Change the material of the panel to surface stucco and press OK to leave the dialog. Press OK in the System dialog as well. Activate the next preset view. We've zoomed in closely to the top left of the building. Switch to the Edit mode again. Let's now select the 2 transoms on the top. Similarly to the panel, move your mouse above a frame on the first transom from the top. This will activate 2 icons in the middle of the frame. The left icon selects the frames on top of each other. The right one selects the row on that surface. Now click on the right icon and select the row. Repeat this on the right side as well, but don't forget to hold down the Shift key for the second selection. Switch to the Frame Selection Settings dialog. Modify the selected frame. Change the frame type to Generic. Enter 150 mm for A. Enter 250 mm for B. Enter 150 mm for H. And enter 50 mm for D. Change the material to metal chrome and press OK to leave the dialog. You can see the frames are not continuous because transoms have a lower frame intersection priority than vertical mullions. To set the priority, select the frames again and set the priority to 15 in the info box. You can also use the Settings dialog to change this. Press OK and close the System Editing mode. Activate the next preset view. We'll replace the material of the panels around the entrance on the main elevation. Select the 6th and 10th panel columns. Deselect the top and the bottom 2 panels. To select and deselect panels or frames, hold down the Shift key and use the magnetic selection. Select the 3 panels between the columns in the second row from the top. Change their material to metal chrome and leave the settings dialog. Press Escape to deselect the modified panels, but don't exit the edit mode. Modify the frames inside the chrome panels. Select the right frame column. Deselect 2 pieces of the frame on the top. Press Delete to remove the frames. Select the left frame column under the chrome panels. Zoom into the frames with the mouse wheel. Choose the middle selection point of the frame. The pet palette will be activated. Select the drag icon and move the frame to the middle of the horizontal panel. The Mercedes cursor will change to a check mark. Select the 3 pieces of the frame on the bottom. Click again on the middle point of the frame. Hold down the Shift key to keep the horizontal direction and move the frames to the left. Press Tab and enter 900 millimeters for distance. Make sure the tracker is active. Select one of the frames and pick up its parameters with the Alt key. Place the user origin to the top of the replaced frames. Make sure the frame tool is activated. Keep your cursor on the user origin and press X, then enter 1800 millimeters. Press Enter and start to draw the new vertical frames. You can also copy the frames from the left side to the right. Hold down the Shift key and finish the frame by the bottom of the curtain wall. Pick up a panel with normal glass properties using the Alt key. Add properties with Ctrl plus Alt to the 2nd, 5th, and 8th rows of the chrome panels, and then press OK to leave the system dialog. Activate the next preset view to see the changes in the 3D model. This completes Chapter 3. We've seen how flexible and easy modifications are. The Curtain Wall tool allows creative and flexible solutions to design a unique curtain wall elevation.